Alright, so this is gonna be a full video on I'm getting blasted on ghost autos at Zamorak and why they are a problem, and also why I believe they're happening in the first place and how it could be fixed. So let's start with some basic stuff, which is that Infernus is here down south, and the Zamorak arena is there. Even though you can't see it, there are effects, but it's in the game, it is actually there. If you're in a group boss, you'll see players with their overhead icons and their HP bars over there when you're in Infernus, so it's way out over there. It's just very far apart from each other. And when you're standing here on the southern end, but really, I mean, like, wherever I'm highlighting with my mouse along here, this sort of line. Whenever you're standing near here, and Zamorak is also near here, this bug will happen. So, what could happen is that auto attacks can get dragged out. That's really the biggest problem. Right there. Okay, I'm gonna take a magic auto now. Boom. That is a ghost auto in its nutshell. Or in a nutshell. Is that, what can happen? The worst case scenario is you finish phasing into red HP while you're standing at the southern side of the boss arena, and you teleport into Infernus. And Zamorak is casting with magic autos, so you keep your magic overhead prayer up, and you'll need that You'll need that anyways for the Witch at Infernus, so you think, okay, I'll just leave my magic overhead up, right? But he can swap attack styles, and you can't even see him cast the auto. And so he can swap to ranged, and you'll think, I want to be on magic, because the Witch will, you know, use overpower, and that deals 7.8k damage. And you'll go in and you're thinking you're doing everything right, and you get whacked with like an 8k ranged auto at 2k in red HP, and you're dead, and you don't know why, because any normal player would think, I shouldn't be taking range damage. This is a Twitch clip of me dying to ghost autos, even though I don't die to the auto itself, but I would have if I was praying magic to go into the Witch here. That auto right there shouldn't have hit me, and I'd die anyways, even though I had food, but I would have had the health for it. You see what I mean, though. It's game breaking because players are dying to something that they can't use their skill set or knowledge against. The boss is swapping to an attack style, and they can't see it do that. It's hitting them with an auto, and you can't see the animation start. So what is the solution to this? Well, it's technical, because if we go to this part of the arena, you will notice it just will not happen at all. And you'll also notice that, oh, you can run into the portal. So he's gonna be autoing me now, and you'll see that it won't get dragged out into Infernus. I should be getting autoed here if I was on the south, and I'm not. So I'll just spam a few more teleports in. Okay, so I should be getting hit by that auto now. And it doesn't hit me. Even though it shows the projectile getting dragged, it doesn't hit me, and it shouldn't. So that's how it should work like. So what's happening is Infernus, here at the south side of the map or whatever, is too close to the main arena over here. And it should, the way I would think of some fixes would be to either move Infernus further out by, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 tiles. I don't know exactly how much. And that would theoretically fix it. But I can see a lot of bugs happening with Phase 7 and Infernus. You'd have to change all the stuff with teleporting into Infernus. Let me just go into Infernus for a bit. Watch me take a ranged auto right now. Oh, I tanked it. That might have been magic. Oh yeah, you can see there's the arena right there, the pad I was charging. A fix would be to move Infernus further this way so that auto attacks don't have enough distance to travel. I do think that could break stuff with the teleporting, the portal, the phase 7 positions, and all that stuff, so it would need to be tested a lot, but it would technically work. Another fix would be to reduce the auto attack's projectile range, because as you've seen from the north side of the arena, it doesn't get dragged out to you because it's really, really far, where on the south side it does. So that would be a way simpler fix, but it could kind of mess with the fight in the main arena, where you could like search in BD to have autos not hit you, so it'd have to be tested as well, just to be sure that you couldn't do some goofy stuff. Skipping forward another 10 minutes of yapping, this next bug is the Zamorak melee slam smoke bug, where if you stand directly under him, like in his center tile, basically where that circle is beneath him, while he's spawning the smoke, it will go really, really far out, and in some cases just too far, and it'll spawn like 40 stacks when it should spawn like 1, which you're about to see now. Alright, now let's see what happens when it happens here. This happens. And in some cases, the smoke can drag out across the entire arena and you can get like 40 stacks. I don't have a clip of it, but it's a bug and it can happen and you can just trust me, bro, and it should be fixed. The third bug I want to showcase is the Immortality proc, which can prevent the Infernus teleport. I'll just be showing a Twitch clip instead since I wasn't really able to replicate it live because of Immortality having such a long cooldown. It's pretty straightforward. Immortality, when it activates as you're trying to enter Infernus, ends up keeping you stuck in the arena instead of, you know, teleporting you. But another thing that can happen is that, well, the second thing that happens is that it just doesn't let you teleport after that happens, and you'll see in the example what I mean by that. This can leave the player stuck in the arena, not able to kill the witch, which you need to do to be able to progress the boss fight. I don't really know how to approach a fix for this, but it's another kill ending or game breaking bug that needs to be addressed. Immortality's complete movement prevention is likely the issue here because, I mean, I'm assuming it's what's keeping you stuck in that position from teleporting. The game is trying to move you to Infernus, and Immortality is saying, I take priority, keep the player here. But changing how Immortality works might be really difficult, so an alternative fix would be looking into the Infernus teleport, and maybe adding a check for if the player is stuck in the main arena, even though they've tried to teleport into Infernus, to let them get teleported into Infernus anyway. So yeah, I'll play the clip now, but that's all 3 bugs I wanted to showcase. There is a 4th, which is Chaos Demons being, or rather ignoring, certain binds, and it doesn't seem to be consistent. Sometimes they respect them, other times they just break out of them for no reason. Most I notice it with is channeled stuns like Asphyxiate and Rapid Fire, but the only thing I found that was consistent was Entangle, and all the others they just really seem to, sometimes they respect it, sometimes they don't. But yeah, that's all the major game breaking bugs at Zamorak. Alright, so in this clip you'll see me use the teleport just a bit before. It seems to be about 2 ticks before it activates, and now I just can't teleport in, and I look a little bit silly. and then I mulled, and I'm pretty sure, do I TP? But it basically, you can't, I'm trying, and you can't, and then I get pissed and I make a clip. Yeah, nice bug. It's game breaking, please fix. Oh, also a funny thing, I watched it over, I do end up teleporting. Yeah, there it is. Big Sag moment.